everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. 45 wins in a row. Last one was easy, but scary at first. This one, 3 HP, Infestation 2. Looks like decent rate of fire, decent damage. Hard to tell until we hit something. KEHJ 2B9C. This is good. And piercing shots right off the bat makes it even better. Monstrous Tooth is, I have to admit, a little bit subpar. But it can be okay in the early game, you know, especially if you get... well, I mean, this probably is unlikely to happen in the early game, but if we manage to get enough money to buy, like, a, 9-volt, we can use it once every 2 rooms. That's a pretty significant amount of damage coming out, on a very, very regular interval. So that's why I'm shooting all the poop here. I want to do our best to actually make this item work, because I actually think it's, I don't want to say it's underrated, but I think it's kind of good. Alright, my cat friend, I'm going to create a space for you on the desk that you can sleep on. Not here. This is where the keyboard goes. Look at that. One beautiful cat-sized space for one very curious little feline creature. You can sleep there, although I don't think you will, and I'll probably have to kick you out of the room shortly. This run, you know, I'd hesitate before saying that it's unlosable, but Infestation 2 early, plus piercing shots, plus decent damage is really, really good. We have... at plus 3 HP. Like, if we only had 1 HP, I'd be a little bit on edge right now because anything can happen, but we're not in that situation right now. We have an awful lot of HP and really nothing to worry about at all. We're already at 14 cents. That's 15 right there. Might actually be able to swing an early 9-volt if there is one in our shop. I mean, the odds of that happening are quite low, but again, using Monstrous Tooth once every 2 rooms would be nice. So we're gonna pick up a cube of meat here. I'd like to get a little bit more money just so we could also get a spirit heart if possible. Hey! Why are you so curious here? I guess that's an interesting question to be asking to a creature for which, you know, the sentence that defines them is as curious as a cat. If you jump on top of that computer tower, I'm gonna be real mad. Yes, we are getting a new computer where we've already gotten most of the parts. We're assembling it very shortly, but still... I don't want to get fur on these parts. I don't know, I might need them someday. Like today, for example. Oh, man. Let's take those options. Yeah, I think there's options here is fine. You think I don't see you trying to... shaking that ass? Shaking that ass? No, you think I don't see you trying to get super low here to attack something? What are you attacking? There's nothing to attack back there, Ruka. You're freaking out. Just go to sleep. You're a cat. You're supposed to sleep from time to time. I thought cats were supposed to be, you know, nocturnal. Wait a minute, this is nocturnal. He's awake right... No, wait, that's the opposite of nocturnal. You're supposed to be asleep during the day. I took red heart damage. I blame you, my cat friend. You're pulling on my mouse? Oh my god. You gotta go. You have got to go. That's a piece of my acoustic phone. You want to eat that? Poop it out. It'll be so silent no one will ever even know it existed. There will be no reverberations whatsoever. Oh my god. Alright, that red heart damage, I can't blame my cat for that. I'll take ownership for that. You know, I was the one who led him into the room in the first place. Let's try not to die on this floor, though. We can recover from this. It's still a great run. Just damage I should not have taken. And you know what? I apologize to you for that, because that's got to be frustrating for you to watch me make a very preventable mistake like that. And by you, I mean you, the viewer. So we should just amass a nice little fly army here. This is a good situation. Little Haunt is actually a completely acceptable item. Nothing wrong with this at all. And we're not going to be fighting regular Haunt, so it's not like I'm going to get confused by what's happening with the ghost here. There is still a small chance for our deal with the devil. Depends on your definition of small chance, you know. It's, ooh, there we go. It's, like 25%, assuming we don't take any red heart damage against the boss. Not ideal, but could be worse. Now he is attacking like a hydraulic lever on the chair that controls how high or how low it gets. Why this would be of interest to a cat is beyond me, I guess because it exists. Alright, big room, little problem. And by little problem, I mean not really much of a problem. Oh my god, back on my desk. We're fine as long as I don't die. Like, we have a champion here, and maybe that champion will deal 1 full heart to us. That's why I'm kind of trying to stay away from him there, and I feel like I'm maybe tilting a little bit here. Let's not tilt. Let's just beat this boss instead. It's Monstro. And I had a little bit of a heart attack there because I was like, wait a minute. If I summon Monstro versus Monstro, doesn't it drop down on top of me? Luckily it didn't, but I'm still like, I thought that that's how that worked. Maybe I'm just thinking of High Priestess against Mom, though. Okay, so we have defeated the boss. We get HP. We'll take HP over range here. I deserve what I got there, which is not a deal with the devil, for sure. Let's do better on the next floor, alright? That's really the only thing that I can promise here is to try to do better. We're not in a bad position at all, though. We're in a great position. 4 HP, good items. I think that that'll probably be the end of this floor, although might as well check for a secret room. No secret room there. Might be directly below us then, or it could be over on this side as well. Yeah, not feeling bad about this situation, but we could have performed better here. Oh, there was a... If I'd just gone in a different direction, things could have looked very different. No, they would not have, because we still only got a... bomb and a key from our Tinted Rock there. Now we have 2 of those. I'm gonna check down here. I'll tell you what. We'll check down here for our second secret room, or our regular secret room. And it is there, which means we can bomb our way in here. After which point, yeah, we'll take that. Forget the pills, though. We'll open this stuff up, take whatever we can get, and then Hermit card out. And then my hope is that we'll be able to buy a Spirit Heart in here. Oh, thank you, Infestation 2. Yeah, we'll be able to buy a Spirit Heart in here. I'm actually going to try to push it a little further, though, and see if we can get Mom's Key. But obviously, we're not going to be able to do that, looking at the way that that worked out at the end there. So, yeah, let's head down now. We've got a Spirit Heart to protect us on the next floor. I think we've done our due diligence. We've, you know, done our responsibility. That'll allow us to hopefully get a deal with the devil on the next floor, and we got nothing to worry about. Okay. Big things here, don't take preventable damage. Like, that was a lot of preventable damage on the last floor. We really shouldn't be getting hit on big rooms when we have Infestation 2. Just let your spiders do the heavy lifting. This is easy Monstro's tooth room for sure. Let it take care of some of the riffraff. Not that it's hard when we have piercing shots anyway, but might as well. This will be another good Monstro's tooth room, but luckily we have a good Liberty Cap ability here. I think we probably have Mini Mush or Skinny Odd Mushroom. It's probably Mini Mush. We're a lot smaller, which allows us... Hey, nice. HP upgraded. Allowed us to get out of the way of Lust without even really being that afraid of it. And we're a little bit ahead of schedule for boss rush as well. So far, this is looking pretty solid. I mean, Infestation 2, it's hard to think of a better starting item than Infestation 2 that is not, like, from a deal with the devil. Infestation 2, I think, is one of the most powerful... I don't want to call it a vanilla item because that would be confusing, but, you know, items that... Regular items, non-devil items, which is confusing enough in its own right because there's items that come from devils but also come from these rooms. Spider Baby is kind of a cheap imitation of Infestation 2, but... At least when I'm taking stupid damage like I have been multiple times over the course of this run, we'll get a little bit of a spider bonus out of it. I don't want Little Haunt to get the kill. I want to get the kill. Weirdly kind of like intersecting floors here. Or intersecting rooms here. I'm saving Monstro's Tooth because I want to use it against like an enemy that's closer together. Like a clump of enemies, if you will. Nutty Professor 2 of enemies. Don't really want to use multiple bombs to handle that. I will use it here. This is, again, a clump of enemies. We got a lot of kills there. I guess Monstro's Tooth does summon spiders, which is actually awesome. And we won't have it for our boss fight, but that's okay. I love this when we, like, infect one of them with the spiders, and then it's just a chain reaction from that point. We will use a bomb here and fight our boss. And this is our guaranteed deal with the devil, unless we royally mess it up. Flat Penny? I don't know. I think I'm happy with either right now. We don't need to use anything against Pin because piercing shots is just going to tear him up. Tear them up, I guess. Oh, careful. And we'll get a lot of flies at the end of this to help us, you know, with our backtracking as well. I don't think either of them are close. I think they're both at the same level. And then, of course, as I was saying, that one of them died. We get toothpicks, which is great, and our deal with the devil is definitely good enough. Guppy's Collar is takeable, and Contract from Below is takeable. We have improved our DPS with toothpicks. Let's explore a little bit more. There we go. The cat is bathing itself. If I remember the cycle of cat behaviors, it's like hunt, eat, bathe, sleep. So if we're on the bathing stage, sleep should be coming soon. It's a high-maintenance cat, man. People are always like, cats, they don't even care that you're there. Not the ragdoll breed, which is what we have here, and also a great name for like a speed metal band, is very high maintenance, very clingy, which is nice. You know, it's nice to have a cat that feels like a dog in some ways, but also sometimes you're like, just go to sleep, buddy. It's okay. You don't need to be ridiculously energetic this early. Still working. We'll play later. This is your normal snooze time anyway, right? Okay. 9 minutes, head of schedule. Deal with the devil precedent. Still got half a spirit heart. We're fine. Not balling out of control yet, but definitely still fine. Like sometimes when Ruka, which is my cat's name in case I hadn't mentioned that, when it jumps up on my desk, I'll be like doing a Rebirth run or typing or something like that, and he'll just bite my fingers. He'll like use his paws to grab my hand and pull it towards him and then bite my fingers. It's like, no, you can't type right now. This is my time. Not on my time. This is why I said, by the way, that I can't call this an unlosable run. These double key rooms always have the potential to, you know, the best laid plans of mice and men, right? Hey, we got a great run, and now we've re-rolled it into a pile of actual shit. This is not really a Monstro's Tooth-styled room, in my opinion. But that can change if we start to kite them all in, like, close succession to one another. But with piercing shots, we sort of don't do that most of the time. We will try to snag some decent pills, or, you know, if we're lucky, magic mushroom. Haven't seen it on the regular lately. That's good-ish. That's an equivalent. maybe it's more range down than range up, but for the most part, I'll consider those pills to have canceled each other out. Could be more range down than range up, could be more range up than range down. Doesn't matter. So we have lost our half spirit heart, so we gotta really be smart here. Don't take dumb damage. Holy water is terrible, just a not very good item. Let's do this. I would like to play this judgment. I would like to get some more HP if possible. Any minute now, you will pay out with something of value. Yes, I wish I didn't have to use yet another bomb to get it. If I had had less bombs, this would have been very frustrating, but I will take the HP regardless. Let's be honest, we don't have a great chance of getting a deal with the devil on this floor anyway, so if we burn our penalty by actually taking damage, I'll just, you know, standard Northern Lion attitude, but shit happens. You know, we're still in a great position here. There's some runs where you absolutely need to get every deal with the devil to have a chance to win. I don't think this is one of those runs. This is a run where we're extremely powerful right off the get-go, and as long as we don't completely squander it, we should consider ourselves to be in a pretty good opportunity. And of course we have one guppy item, so that's good. And we have contract from below, so consumables are going to be great, which means that it's much easier for us to, in all likelihood, find ourselves in a position to buy good stuff from the shop. And there's a lot of shop items that would benefit us quite a lot here. BFF is another one that would help us out, as it has recently, but there's a good deal with the devil kind of chance improver there for us, and we might get another one right here, which is good because I took damage and am stupid, but got another spirit heart followed by small rock. Okay, the ups and downs here, it's like the mighty Canadian mine buster. That's probably the most Canadian reference I could do on short notice. All right, definitely Monstro's Tooth, that guy. It's the Fallen. It's a great 1-2 punch if we get a deal with the devil on the Fallen fight as well. Guppy's Hairball we have to take, followed by Krampus fight. Oh my, the ups and downs, man, it's too much. This is great. Card Against Humanity is mostly just annoying, I find, but we'll take it anyway in case we get petrified poop or something later. Can we pick up this HP? Because we can, I kind of want to buy a Spirit Heart. There is no Spirit Heart for sale. We will leave then. You know what? We'll try to buy this Red Heart. And I can. Just want to make sure our HP is still sitting good. Sitting pretty. We'll head down here because I'm a little scared. I did take a lot of damage there towards the end, but now we're at full HP, so this is where I want to be. But I guess I'm already there. What did we get from the boss fight there? We took Guppy's Hairball. Okay, so we've still got 2 Guppy items that are semi-useless, but we hope that one day they will come to fruition and grant us a lot of greatness. Can't really justify getting hit by any of those. This is a great Monstro's Tooth room as far as I'm concerned. Kind of whiffed a little bit. I was hoping we'd get a little bit more damage than that, but that's okay. And again, pretty much our goal. We're breaking it down here. We want no red heart damage, and that's all we can do to guarantee ourselves the best possible chance of a deal with the devil. We also want to go to our curse room, but we'll save it for later, because we are very, very close to making the Guppy dream come true. And now I'm like, fuck BFF. Let's get full on this hive mind train. We can manage to get a hive mind. That was not what I meant to do. I for some reason thought we had like Guppy's head, I guess because of the last run. So I used it immediately there. I used our spacebar item, and Monstro's Tooth could have come down on top of me there and caused some real, probably the dumbest damage that I've taken in days, which would not make me feel so good. Secret room? I believed there. That hurts as well. Greed fight. Okay, well it's turned into a little bit of a nightmare floor, but we'll survive. Lots of keys. Guppy's tail could show up randomly and do a lot of good for us. I still don't think we're at much risk of dying. Are you a wizard? That doesn't help, I'll tell you that much. We're gonna drop that, and now I just want to let like the spiders and little haunt do as much damage as possible, because I don't want to put ourselves in a position where we can get hit. And I'll wait as long as is necessary in the safest place that I can find. We could go to our curse room right away, but I kind of want to just save it. What? How are you not dead? 4 spiders walked into you. Yeah, I kind of want to save it till later, because our HP is not looking so good right now. This would be a terrible room to use Card Against Humanity on. Trap us in our own skin here. Found pills, not very good. Strength card, pretty good. I can't believe I got hit there. I'm starting to get a little nervous. We do have some red hearts back here. I think it's fair to say that I've failed my goal of trying not to take damage on this floor. Can we get to these other red hearts? We have to be able to get to these. Okay, I will in that case go to our curse room right away. Even though it's a touch risky, the chance for the Guppy payout is good. Oh, okay. Lockdown is bad. The full health pill is nice to know. I'm really putting a lot of our eggs into this Guppy basket right here. I could have had Gimpy. Mind you, with the lockdown, that probably wouldn't have helped me that much, but I can't help but feel like maybe the hairball pickup is not 100% what we want. This is a decent Monstro's Tooth room, but at the same time, it's also a pretty easy room to just kill ourselves, so. Dry Baby is also another very good familiar. I'm playing quite sloppily, I'll admit. I gotta check a message here for some point. Okay, let me go back to OBS. My mistake. Thought there was some kind of urgent requiring digital correspondence there. It can wait temporarily. We're Acropolis 1. So boss rush is pretty much not gonna happen, and that's okay. Instead, we will just focus on getting a deal with the devil on the next floor, probably, because we don't have a very good chance on this floor. And that's completely on me, although we've taken so much red heart damage on this floor that I really can't feel like I could have stopped all of it, in all likelihood. Like, of course, you could have, but in all reasonable likelihood, it was not likely, which is probably redundant, I guess, based on the way I phrased that sentence. But we also have a huge penalty for our deal with the devil on this floor, so I'm not completely surprised that we, or I won't be completely surprised if we still don't get one at this point. And the adversary is also pretty difficult as far as Necropolis 1 boss fights go. It looks like we're doing alright here. The Fear Shot is going to be a little scary as he comes up here and then lands, like, right next to me. It's not really Fear Shot, you know, Fear Little Haunts. Fear me, want to see thee more clearly, etc., etc. No deal with the devil. We'll take the box, hope for a Spirit Heart. Did not get one. Got Justice. 48-hour energy. Not really that useful for us, but okay, down to the next floor, I guess. And again, this floor, it's much more important to protect our deal with the devil. Double key room. Little scary. Lots of poop. Not scary at all, actually. We'll try to drop this Monstrous Tooth as often as possible, just to give ourselves the best chance of not taking damage. In fact, I will also try to be a little proactive about blowing up skulls. I thought maybe there'd be a chance for that secret room as well, so that's good. No reason that I can think of not to use 48-hour energy. There's a health up as well. I found pills, not very good. Strength or 48-hour energy? That's a good question, actually. 48-hour energy could be pretty solid for us. Given, you know, if we come across a boss, we can Monstrous Tooth 2 or 3 times and cause some real issues for them, but I'm just going to stick with what we got for now. The strength card, I understand it a little bit more comfortably, a little bit more intimately. I know how to use it. Let's drop a bomb here. And drop a bomb here. That's what we're looking for right there. Thank you, Dry Baby. Very timely. That black card gives us a much better chance of actually seeing our devil dreams through to fruition here. Why do they always shoot it and then they walk into it? It's a terrible strategy, Wrath. You're not maximizing your survivability here. You trapped yourself in the corner again. Well, that's Little Haunt. So I'll take credit for that. Well, Little Haunt can take credit for that. Now, let's try to go to the right. Definitely a situation where boss rush is secondary to our interest of getting to the shop and the item room. Seemingly a little dangerous there. Walk around in a circle. Hey, baby! Take a walk in a circle. It's the Lou Reed song that time forgot. Help. Yep. Okay, I'm happy. Well, I was gonna say I'm happy to have only taken a half Spirit Heart worth of damage there, but I took a full one when I walked on the creep. Which is on me. In fact, this is all on me. I can't really deflect any responsibility here. Squandering what limited potential we have to not take red heart damage on this floor. This one's a little tricky as well, because we need to go to the curse room for the guppy chance, but we can't go to it now because it'll cost us, that might be worth it for now. It'll cost us, our Spirit Heart. Well, it'll cost us our red heart, I should say, which will cost us our deal with the devil chance. However, we can't go to it later unless we get a teleport card, because the mom fight, we can't exit after we do it. So, a little bit of a catch-22 going on here. I'd like to see maybe some Spirit Hearts. Oh, very dangerous. I'd like to see some Spirit Hearts on our shop here for sure. And Black Candle. Okay, that helps out a ton. Now we get 2 of these. The pill is... Are you a wizard? I thought it was not bad for some reason. Might as well take the piggy bank. I'm not going to donate for now. I know that this is our final shop. Oh, Holy Mantle. Just save the run. We have 1 now as a result of Holy Mantle. If we get Guppy, it's just the icing on the cake. We got 5 hosts out of 8 skulls exploded. No pills. Well, no cards, I should say. No cards and nothing else. Just exclusively hosts. Guppy. Okay, this is alright. Lots of money. Teleportation to the deal with the devil where we get the ability to fly, which is good. Now I wish I had taken red heart damage before we came in here, because we would have increased our chances indirectly of getting a deal with the devil on the next floor. This is still a great pickup, though. Okay, let's go fight the boss, I guess. We're still a little bit in the lurch here when it comes to damage, but it's alright. Holy Mantle, again, gives us a much better ability to not get completely screwed by my own idiocy, so I really appreciate that. It's an item that doesn't always show up all the time, but when it does, I'm extremely pleased. In a weird way, though, I still see the potential for a loss here, because our damage is not anything to write home about. And our HP is not so strong as to compensate for that. But I think I might be underrating, maybe even like criminally underrating, Infestation 2. So we got 2 Sun cards. I think that the Sun... Oh, that was a... Well, we have a lot of keys. I'm not going to sweat it. I think that the Infestation 2 pickup will be good for us. And I do think the Sun card is the better choice for us. It's better than full health, like on an absolute level. We're not taking Bob's Brain. HP is a little too risky here to go for that. Probably should have waited on the Monstro play. I don't know how to use Monstro's Tooth this late in the game. This might be like the 2nd time I've ever taken it this far. So we have orbitals. Orbital, I guess I should say. So we can afford to get up close and personal with the foot when it falls. Quentin Tarantino style. If the foot would just drop, is why I'm trying to be quiet. Yeah, because it gives a tell. But if the foot would drop, it'd be a much faster fight. So excuse my silence here. I would really like to have the chance for my orbital to deal some damage. I missed that opportunity there. Not because I was talking, I think. There we go, but our orbital's on the other side. We almost got it. That one will do it. Okay, we know our deal with the devil is Lord of the Pit, which we already took. It's down to the next floor. It's interesting. The mom fight was not necessarily encouraging. This is definitely one of those situations where we'll be a lot better on rooms with a lot of little enemies as opposed to one big concentrated enemy, you know? It's like we got the opposite of Ipecac or something. You heard it here first. Infestation 2, not very much damage, is the opposite of Ipecac. Luckfoot. Even if it's just a mild luck upgrade, I'm extremely happy to have it. Anything that can give us more consumable drops and especially more chests on the chest, particularly strong. Now, we're expecting every Spirit Heart to go a long, long way. That was not a good use of that, but we're expecting every Spirit Heart to go a long, long way as a result of Holy Mantle, and so far, so good. I mean, we effectively, you know, if you have the Wafer, you'd be like, we have double the amount of HP it looks like we have right now. I think with Holy Mantle, for the most part, that's even better. Like, it looks like we have 6 HP. We can get hit, though, 100 times and not lose any. Not just be alive, but not lose any, so I'm feeling like we're in a pretty good defensive position. I would really like to get a deal with the devil on this floor, though. I don't know what our odds are. I've messed it up so much that I have no idea where we stand. I think we got to deal with the devil on that floor, so we only have like a 25% chance of getting one on this floor. By that floor, I mean the depths too. But we'll find out. Maybe I'm mistaken. Hopefully I'm mistaken, because I'd really like to get a better chance. But we don't really know, and that's where we stand. So I'm basically just gonna try to finish the fight. Oh, I messed it up. Basically, just gonna try to finish the floor. I wouldn't say as soon as possible, just as safely as possible. And if we can possibly generate like some decent spider armies for the boss fight, that would be even better. Okay, don't take damage on double Polycephalus Room. That's just a little embarrassing, honestly. No consumables, tinted rocks. I don't think so. Have to at least check this room. Kind of amazed, and in a weird way, a little thankful that we didn't actually get any better spacebar items than Monstro's Tooth. Yeah, we gotta try. Didn't work out. We did get Fate, which is worth it. Even though we have the ability to fly, we don't have any permanent Polaroid invincibility to protect or anything like that, so this is fine. And maybe we'll actually get the opportunity to pick up some orbitals. Not orbitals, spiders. I doubt it, but it's possible. Like, we're not going to pick up too many, although Chub comes last, so... Death comes first. No, fear comes first. Chub comes last. Let me try this again. This fall, fear comes first, but Chub comes last. Located in your local multiplex. Go see it. I'm tonally dissonant here, but that's okay. Tonally dissonant. Also, how about tonally dissident? Great name for a politically minded rapper, hip hop artist. Let's check our curse room. 2 red chests. Wasn't holding out a lot of hope for Guppy, but the Spirit Hearts again go a long, long way. And there we go. I'm still, I gotta admit, using the orbital to deal a lot of damage here. And that's usually a bad sign when it comes to how our actual damage looks. That's exactly where I wanted you to drop there, so thank you so much. Picking up a lot of consumables on this floor as well. If we have to use bombs, we can use bombs. Pretty much hate this. More, there's fucking like 7 of them. A little absurd, if I may be so honest, so blunt. Thank God we can fly. Without that, this would be a fucking nightmare. We don't need that many keys. Let's be realistic about it. Okay, now to be smart, we take out these guys first. Then we wait for Mr. Fred to drop, so that when he comes back up, Monster's Tooth falls absolutely nowhere in the vicinity of the boss fight. That was a colossal waste of investment there. It's It's alright. Mr. Fred's still going down pretty easily here. We'll take the coat hanger. We don't need the HP as much. The tiers are going to be more valuable. And that's it, basically. That's our upper ceiling on this run as far as offense goes until we get to the chest. This is what we have for Womb 2. A little disappointing, I think you have to agree. Didn't quite finish the Guppy dream, and really, we're not necessarily substantially stronger than we were on, like, the second floor. So, we're lucky that our second floor was very good. Or in total, we're very good by our second floor, because were it not for that, we would be in a bit of an effed up position. But instead, it's looking pretty solid. Just another testament to how good Infestation 2 can be. Slash is always. There's a Tinted Rock. We've already gotten... I hit Q by accident trying to use the tab key. That's on me. I think we have to probably admit that one. At least we have full vision. It's not like I wasted it for no reason, just for a suboptimal reason. There's an arcade. We don't really care about the arcade. We also don't really care about the secret room and curse room combo because we already have full HP, or we already have Holy Mantle. But we did become Guppy, so we have just won the game. I'm gonna do the thing I do where I put myself in full permanent Polaroid invincibility because I think that's more valuable than having a few extra hearts at this point. And now our flies are gonna go wild. So that was just I wouldn't say it's the last possible opportunity for us to make a big move on this run, but we were getting there. And I'm very thankful that we managed to make this happen. And now it's going to be an easy win. And that'll be 46. Closing in on that, 1 month without losing. Which is always, and by always I mean the one other time I did it, is a very good milestone if we can swing it. We're only like a week away from it. That's how I know I'm in the zone. And also, this has been, I wouldn't say trickier. We've actually had some very easy Eden starts, but, and this one is included in that category. But, we've not had the benefit, when the last time I did this streak, it was a cycle, so it would go around. Or not a cycle, sorry, it would be like Isaac Eden random. Isaac run, easy. Random run, sometimes easy, sometimes difficult. And Eden run was the really tricky one, although I think I lost on a Blue Baby run, so random ended up fucking me. But the Eden runs consistently open you up to more variance, which I think opens you up to more danger. So I don't think this streak is quite at the level, of our last one. I wouldn't go so far as to say, 46 as Eden is better than 116 or 15 with the 3-character cycle that we did. However, I'm just saying I'm quite proud of this one. Even if we have gotten a little bit, probably on the luckier side with the Eden starts so far, and, the streak easily could have ended, like, twice on that run where Guppy's collar ended up saving us. This is impressive, This is a good situation to be in. And I feel like we have, even though I've been playing not so fantastically, our consistency here is encouraging to me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The Moon card. Might as well take some of the money here for no reason. And this is a key beggar, which, to be honest with you, I'm like, why wouldn't we at this point? We're probably not going to get too many golden chests on the next floor. We'll get BBF here. Not that I'm particularly thrilled about that either, but it's okay. Yeah, that actually helped out a lot. Alright, so if we hadn't already won, that takes us even further. I don't think we need to play that judgment. We don't want HP anyway. If he could give us the compass or something, sure, but, how much time are we going to save with the compass versus, just doing the rooms ourselves? Especially if we have to play the judgment in order to get to that point, so who knows, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You could actually probably run a pretty quick calculation on that and find that the compass is better for us, but, don't do it, please. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Alright. Easy KO here, not as many spiders as I'd like, but, great little fly army. Oh, lucky us. Although the bomb moved him and caused me to lose my Holy Mantle charge. Thanks a lot, BBF, but we're done anyway. Down to the next floor, 25 keys, and actually, moving ahead pretty much on schedule for a regular Rebirth run here. Not good. Not good. Not, pretty good. Oh, okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take Strange Attractor and Dead Onion, just because it's going to be weird. And then I'll reroll the other two. Cursed Eye, Butterbean. Alright. Let me at least get out a little bit of my commitment to absurdity there. I wanted to do that, because I know that whenever I have a streak where, like, sometimes I don't pick up Bob's brain, people are like, You're losing touch, Northern Lion, even though you still reroll literally every single one run you have with a D1 or a D6 room. I wanted to nip that in the bud a little bit on this one. Take Strange Attractor, which makes our run harder, but possibly also better if we just get a couple of extra synergies. And I'd be expecting some chest items. I don't know what to call them, really. I'd be expecting some extra items to drop here as a result of the luck foot, but maybe I'm incorrect in this assumption. Either way, we have the D6 now. We can reroll Butterbean, because there's no point in picking that up. And also, I feel like I have to keep the D6. Because I'm like, you know, the D6, that's the haven of Isaac. We're not Isaac anymore, though. We very rarely get the D6. Cursed Eye also has the potential to ruin our run. I didn't even mention that as the absurd item, which I think is kind of telling. Because I like it. I think Cursed Eye is a fun item. Maybe not the greatest synergy with Strange Attractor and Dead Onion, but still quite fun in my opinion. Wow, we found our boss already. A little bit surprising. We're gonna be fine. Looks scarier than it is, let's put it that way. Dead Onion provided us with basically no benefit. Strange Attractor provided us with basically no benefit, but it's fun either way. I'm not gonna go back and reroll Butterbean. We've had our fun and now we're done. Let's check for a second secret room. Nothing. Second secret room. Something. Reroll? Rerollable? Rusted Key. I'm just gonna actually use my orbitals to deal damage here. Because I want the invincibility, and then, yeah, this is what I was looking for, is situations where after we've taken a hit, we can use the full charge to deal damage and generate some spiders without putting ourselves at risk of teleportation. Look at how many, not spiders, flies. Look at how many flies we generated there. Easy towards the end. Thank you, Guppy. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.